been saving. And what we're gonna do is turn it into a 3-dimensional Mary Blair inspired castle. So there's a lot of demo. Feel free to break this up over a couple of different sessions because you're gonna have to let stuff dry and then come back to it, okay? But let's check out what I did. All right, so today we're gonna need some toilet paper or paper towel rolls, or even the rolls inside wrapping paper. Those would work. You want a couple of different heights at least. I was able to get 3 different heights. Gonna need some glue. You're gonna need some tape. White paint if you have it. If not, I'll show you how to cover the rolls with paper. Okay, so you want to, you also want to protect your tabletop, so make sure you put some newspaper down. Okay. So I'm going to arrange these. I'm going to have the tallest one in the center, and then the next tallest one on either side, and then the shortest ones down here. And you want to line them all up along the bottom so they're all about the same. Then we're gonna start gluing them. So you don't want to put the glue on the tallest one because you don't know how much you need. So I'm gonna put the glue on the next tallest one. Just alongside, big stripe. All right, then I'm gonna put it there, line it up at the bottom. Okay, next up, I'm gonna put a big stripe here. Line it up. All right, my last 2. You want to put the glue on the smaller tube. Okay. Line it up at the bottom. Glue it. Okay. And there. Now, the tape is so you can start painting it white while it dries. So this is going to go across the back. This can come off later after it dries. Okay, then I'm gonna flip it over. Hopefully. This one rolled a little bit, so I'm gonna switch it. There we go. All right, so got the base down. Now I can start painting it white if you have white paint. This will give you a nice base. If you don't have white paint, you can just take a piece of computer paper, cut it so it is the height of your tube, and add some dots of glue over your tube. You can start rolling it. Secure it with a piece of tape or more glue, but I would use the tape because that will hold it while it's drying. And that will give you a really nice base for later. All right, so I've painted the whole front side white. You don't need to paint the back. I did a little bit to make sure I got the sides here. Okay, so now you're gonna wanna make sure this dries completely. So come back to this in a couple hours or so. All right, so my base coat of white is mostly dry. And now I'm going to take my other paints and we're gonna add some more color. So I don't have the package anymore, but these paints I bought at Wegmans for $4. They're great. So if you're running low on paint, you could check there. Again, I want you to stick with 4 colors. So again, you're gonna need your paintbrush, your paint, and a cup of water. And also some paper towels will be great to clean off your brush in between colors. All right, so I'm gonna start with some yellow. Now again, just like you did with your other, with your flat picture, you're gonna divide the tubes up into sections, and we're just gonna do solid colors. So maybe I do a square of yellow there. Do a section of yellow here. Rinse off my brush, wipe it off, and pick a different color. Now, if you don't have paint, you could color the sections with marker. That would work the best on the tubes. You gotta be careful when you get up next to another colors, because I just accidentally made green. Okay, so I've got my pink areas, and pick my last color here. And come on, what else would it be? You're talking about Ms. Minor here. Of course it's purple. Right. So once you have blacked out all your little colored sections, you're gonna want to let this dry for a while again. Take a break, let it dry, and we'll come back to it in a little bit. All right, so once you've given that base coat some time to dry, then you can start adding some details. And you might want to look at your Mary Blair stuff while you are adding these details. It will help you out. Now you can add some with paint. Definitely. But you can also add some with Sharpie. And you can use black or any other color, or you could use a black regular Crayola marker. I'm gonna use my black Sharpie to add a door. Add some little star shapes. This doesn't have to look like you're painting. More so get to have fun and add some little details on top of the paint. Gonna add a little bit of black up here. You can also use other color Sharpie markers and do some fine lines. And please look at Mary Blair's work while you are working. It will help you come up with different ideas, so you don't have to use all of my ideas. You can come up with ones that look like hers or variations on hers. And then just continue decorating as you see fit. Okay, to make your rubes, you're gonna get a square of paper. Mine is a 6-inch square. Now you want to fold it in half this way. So you've got these two corners lined up, and these corners lined up. You don't have to press real hard. There's a line going from corner to corner. Now you are going to cut that line. So you cut the square in half. Put one aside for right now. And put it this way. Now we're gonna roll this into a cone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this corner and we wanna line it up with this corner. So this is it's a little tricky, it's a little difficult. It might take you a couple of times, but don't get frustrated. Okay. Okay, so that's what it would look like. Corner to corner. Not the right way. Okay, we're gonna put one piece of tape right here. So when we roll it over, so this piece of tape, sticky side is towards the table. And we're going to roll and line up these two corners here. Okay, and you should be able to put your finger down that little tube and get the tape to stick, and then add another piece of tape at this end. Okay. All right, and then just roll your cone up until you have run out of paper. Right here. Okay. And you can adjust it so it's a little bit tighter. And add another piece of tape. Okay. All right, then you're gonna cut off this little bit here. Okay. And this, if you're lucker, will fit perfectly on the outside of your tower. All right, so now you just have to do that a few more times. And once you've made all your cones, you're gonna add a little bit of glue around the outside of your tower to help the roof stick. Like that. Okay, so I'm gonna make the rest of those towers now. So I know all that was a lot. Please feel free to break it up over a couple of days. So here's my finished castle. And again, if you don't have paint, use whatever you have on hand. Markers, crayons, colored paper cut up. Okay, be creative. All right. So once you're done, again, take a couple of days to do this. Once you're done, take a picture and send it to me in Dojo through Messenger, okay? So you guys can get credit. All right, can't wait to see your finished castles, and I will talk to you again soon.